So hello guys, and welcome to another video. And I've been playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder over the past couple days now, and it's definitely becoming one of my favorite games of all time, and especially one of my favorite Mario games. It's just a great evolution of 2D Mario. It just adds so much to the formula. And one of the ways that it does this is through the badges. The badges were definitely a great surprise when they were revealed in the August Mario Wonder Direct. It was just really unexpected to see that they were actually adding upgrades in a 2D Mario game, almost comparable to the badges in Paper Mario. I mean, as much as that name comparison is easy to make, but also things where you can upgrade your moves in certain games, like, for example, like the Magolor Epilogue, you could basically kind of expand your moveset or like basically improve some of your moves. It's not exactly like that, but that is like another kind of example of a game that kind of lets you kind of add on to your moveset. But I really like that it does it here. And even though it was unexpected, it makes so much sense in the context of the actual game and how they actually implemented it in everything and how it was executed. So the badges are basically split up into 3 different sections, and the first one is the action badges, which I feel are probably the most important badges in the game, since they actually add something to your moveset. Like, they kind of are different than power-ups in that aspect, since power-ups generally change your moveset or allow you to do a new ability on top of your moveset, but badges actually allow you to do a completely separate move, which is really cool, and you can kind of do it without power-ups as well. So it's really cool how the action badges were implemented, and a lot of them are kind of like references to past moves in other Mario games. Like the parachute cap, it's a little bit comparable to like the flying squirrel power-up. And then the floating high jump is similar to Luigi's jump in some of the games that he has unique abilities, like Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Luigi U, Super Mario 3D World, things like that. Then there's also the boosting spin jump, which is my personal favorite. That one is really fun to pull off. I mean, it kind of expands the spin jump, kind of making it more useful like it was in Super Mario World, but it's also somewhat similar to the propeller mushroom as well in its moveset. So I think that's really cool. And then the wall climb jump is basically kind of allowing you to do like an extra wall jump or gain some extra height before wall jumping, which is really cool, and it definitely helps with like some vertical stages. Then there's the crouching high jump, which is another reference to Super Mario Bros. 2, which is the move you can do in that game when you crouch, then you can jump higher. Then there's the grappling vine, which is really cool. It kind of allows you to like shoot a vine out and kind of grab onto one wall and then swing over to it. It's kind of almost like a grappling hook type thing, like the hook shot almost. Even a little comparable to Spider-Man as well. I mean, it kind of makes sense since Mario Wonder released on the same day as Spider-Man 2. Then Dolphin Kick actually makes swimming fun. Like, it actually makes the water levels good, since it actually gives you like a boost of speed and allows you to swim with more like control of where you're going. Like, it's not exactly like the penguin suit or the blue shell when you're swimming, or also the frog suit as well, but it's a little different, but it still makes water levels good. And since it's an automatically equipable badge and not something that you could lose like a power-up, it makes it even better. Like, it just makes the water level so much better. And then the timed high jumps are also cool as well. I mean, I didn't use it quite as much, but I could definitely see the potential for it. And then there's the fast dash, which makes you run faster when you're dashing and everything. So that that's always a good move to have. Then with the boost badges, which is the other category, a lot of them are basically kind of things to help younger players or people who haven't played as many Mario games, almost sort of like an easy mode a little bit with some of them, especially like the safety bounce, since it's based on like Toadette's ability in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And then there's also things like one where you get a super mushroom automatically, and one that adds like the exclamation blocks, like kind of like Super Mario World, how you can kind of enable those in that game. And then there's also like a post-game one where you can basically enable different abilities, or basically kind of enable any power-up to transform you into like a specific power-up. Like for example, like a mushroom could transform you into like Bubble Mario when this badge is turned on. So yeah, basically these are just kind of assisting the player and everything, so I didn't really see as much use for the boost badges, but it is good that they're there. It is good that they're kind of an optional easy mode, and it's not something it's not really an example of the game that's like holding everyone's hand here. It's like an optional thing that people can use if they want to. So I like that it's there as like an equipable badge, because it's something that not every player will have to do or will have to encounter at some point, like the Super Guide in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, when you like lose a certain amount of lives, like Mario Wonder doesn't really do anything like New Super Mario Bros. Wii 2 and U do. So I kind of appreciate that, and I kind of appreciate that some of those easy kind of boost things are kind of relegated to badges. I know they are also relegated to characters as well, but I like to a degree that these abilities are tied with badges, so I appreciate that. And then finally, another thing that I really like are the expert badges. So this actually has more skilled players in mind with these, and actually make it harder for you. I mean, and even, I guess for like some speedrunners, maybe easier with the jet run, because the jet run, I feel like that one, in certain levels, it might actually make it a bit easier. But with some of the others, though, like, especially like the invisibility one, and I mean, yeah, the jet run in some levels as well, it can make it pretty difficult. So it is pretty cool that they have like some challenge badges here. There's only 4 of them, which is a little disappointing. I wish there were more challenge badges, like maybe one where it's like a one-hit kill thing, where basically if you get hit by an enemy, you'll die instantly. I think that would be a cool expert badge to have, or also one that maybe like you have like a lower jump or something like that. I think that would be cool. But yeah, the expert badges, adding a level of challenge to the game for some players, is a great option to have. So I think that's really cool that they have that. So the badges in general just add so much to the gameplay. And then with the boost badges specifically, some levels are actually kind of designed to be used with like certain badges. So it's cool how you can kind of go into certain levels and then kind of see which badge is kind of best for a certain level. And I mean, of course, there's no badge that is required in any level outside of the badge challenges. So you can kind of go through certain levels and experiment which badge is best for a certain level if you're like speedrunning it or just playing it in general casually. It's just really fun to kind of experiment with these different badges. It's just a really fun thing to have, and I really like this feature. I really hope they continue to do something like this in future 2D Mario games, because it just adds so much more depth to the game, and just adds so much more potential for things like challenge runs, or just like certain types of playthroughs through the game and everything, or even speed runs. It's just really cool. And I did not expect Nintendo to go this far and actually do something like this for 2D Mario. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.